Come on, you may take your seat. You may take your seat. You may take your seat. Mark chapter 5, verse 21 through 25. Mark chapter 5, verse 21 through 25. Mark chapter 5, verse 21. And it says this: when Jesus had again crossed over by boat to the other side of the lake, a large crowd gathered around him while he was by the lake. Then one of the synagogue leaders named Jairus came up, and when he saw Jesus, fell at his feet. He pleaded earnestly with him, "My little daughter is dying. Please come and put your hands on her so that she will be healed and live." So Jesus went with him, and a large crowd followed and pressed around him. And a woman was there in the crowd who had suffered for 12 years with constant bleeding. Then 10 verses later, verses 35 through 36, while he was still speaking, they came from the house of the synagogue official saying, "Your daughter has died. Why trouble the teacher anymore?" But Jesus, overhearing what was being spoken, said to Jairus, "Do not be afraid any longer, only believe." If you're not too cute this morning, look at somebody and look at them and tell them, "Speak life over me. Speak life." Yeah, go ahead. Don't be talking no dead stuff over me. I need you to speak life over me. I don't need no negative stuff. I need you to speak life over me. We've been in a series started last week titled Jesus Uncensored. And I know when y'all see the word uncensored, it's supposed to be some nasty, grinding stuff up in there. No, uncensored is just the whole complete story. Amen. Jesus Uncensored, the whole complete story. We're talking about his life, the things that he done, the stuff that he said, how he handled people. Because what I'm realizing is that people don't have a God problem, they have a heart problem. Yes. They good with God, but they don't know how to handle his people. So I'm trying to show you how he dealt with people, how he talked with people, how he did those things like that and everything. So we're going to deal with that throughout this series. And last week we had a good time. So this week we're going to talk about the story about Jairus' daughter. And this story right here is divided or interrupted by the woman with the issue of blood. It's like a sandwich type narrative. Okay, you got bread, peanut butter, bread. Turn it down, just TT. Bread, peanut butter, bread. You got Jairus' daughter, the woman with the issue, Jairus' daughter. It's a trip because Mark writes this kind of strange because we read that Jairus walked up and said, "My daughter is sick. I need you to come help her, Jesus." It seems that Jesus agrees with him and starts heading that way, but then something happens. Jesus is interrupted by this desperate sister who has issues. Catch this now. He just told Jairus, "I'll come help you." But while he's heading that way, your Bible says, "and a woman." I really don't want to preach about her today, but her story is so good you can't skip over. You know, every preacher has preached about her thousands of times, but her story is so good you can't pass over her because this sister whose menstrual never stopped, all you women come on once a month. She never went off. Can I get a sister say, "I feel her, I feel her"? Yeah, she never went out. Yeah, brothers can't feel that at all. Yeah, you know how it feels before you come on, when you come on, and after you come on. Yeah, but her stuff never went off. Imagine that. Brothers be getting it at home too, because y'all know how y'all turn into like the Tales of the Crips or something. Come on. I mean, we only get one good week out of the month because y'all got pre-menstrual, menstrual, and post-menstrual. We get like one good week out of the month. I be like, goodness gracious, I only asked for a bag of chips. You took my head off. I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, your menstrual or your blood is the source of your strength. And when you're bleeding all the time, you ain't gonna have no strength. Yes. And by the way, how can she have any type of social relationship? Because everybody who saw her called her unclean. Okay. Because in the book of Leviticus it says this: "Any woman that is bleeding and anything you touch shall be dirty. Whatever she touches shall be considered unclean. And if you touched her, you was considered unclean." So she has no friends, she has no relationship, she has no bae, she has none of that stuff, because how can someone make love to you if you're bleeding all the time? Yeah, and she dealt with this for 12 years. I'm going to just jump right into my first point because I feel like y'all rushing me this morning. I'm going to jump right into my first point. And my first point is that you have to want your life back.
That's right. That's right.
The Bible said when Jesus came by, sister girl made up in her mind she was just going to jump in the crowd. And she said to herself, if I can just touch the hem of his garment. Now, I love what the old preachers used to tell me. They said that she didn't have to touch him.
That's right.
She just had to touch his hem.
That's right.
Because one thing I'm realizing is that if I just get close to the very thing that's connected to Jesus, she already knew in her mind that something in her life was going to change anyway. So watch this. The first thing you got to do is that you want something to change is you got to want your life back. And why did I say want her life back? Because maybe y'all missed it. Because Jairus' daughter is 12 years old. This woman with the issue of blood, she had that issue for 12 years. Jairus' daughter is 12. The woman with the issue is older than Jairus' daughter, but she had the issue for 12 years. Pastor, where you going with this? I'm glad y'all asked. She said, if she's been bleeding for 12 years, and if history is correct, if you study it, she's about in her late 20s or maybe 30s. So there was a time in her life when she wasn't bleeding, but rather she had a life. But then something in life hit her. Now she wants her life back. God, I'm preaching better than y'all saying amen in here. Yeah, because if you ever realize, some of you haven't always been this angry. Yeah, so some of you, if you know what I'm talking about, some of you ain't have always been this frustrated or maybe this broke. Yeah. That you got more money, that you rather have more money at the end of the month instead of more bills at the end of the month. Can I get a witness in here? Yeah, that you've been trying to save some stuff, do some stuff, but instead of having more money at the end of the month, you got more bills at the end of your month, so it frustrates you. And how many of you know sometimes that starts relationship questions and relationship arguments and all that stuff? And many of you haven't always been depressed and you haven't always had these issues that you're arguing about and that you're frustrated about. And many of you at one time you had fresh vision. Yeah, you had plans that you wanted to do. There was a time when you had some goals in your life. There was a time when you had your head on straight. But what happened? Sometimes life would hit you. Amen. Or you end up hooking up with somebody dumb who does something to you, who broke something on the inside of you, who spoke to you in ways that kind of shut you down a little bit. So for the last 12 years, as it were, you've been going through some stuff. But I come to tell somebody today that Jesus came by, baby. Jesus is coming by. So watch this. Can I suggest to somebody that since you connected with Jesus, I don't know, maybe I don't have nobody here, that something in your body is coming alive. Amen. That since you connected with Jesus, you got a little bit more joy on the inside. That since you connected with Jesus, there's more purpose for your Sunday than it ever has been. Because how many of you know you would have been home washing your car? Yeah, DVR and something. But now since you connected with Jesus, there's a little bit more life coming into your body now. So watch this. Yeah, watch this. We know she touches the hem of his garment and she gets restored. But then Jesus said, by the way, your faith has made you whole. Amen. Well, what's the trip is, she didn't come to get whole. She came to get healed. Amen. But Jesus said, you don't just need to be healed because people been dogging you. Yes, go ahead. People been rejecting you and talking about you and whispering about you and turning their face up on you, doing this thing to you, acting like you want nothing and treating you like you some dirty dog, all that stuff. So the bleeding, he said, I'm going to throw that in for free because that's just what I do. Yeah, but I really came to heal you from the inside out. Yeah. Oh, y'all just missed that. The bleeding, he said, was easy, but he said, I'm going to make you whole. And he does something that he never done in the Bible. Check it, you'll see. He does something that you'll never see again. He calls her daughter. Yes. He calls her daughter. He said, yeah, go ahead read your Bible. You'll see. He called nobody else daughter. He said, you've been rejected for so long. You need somebody in your life that will speak life. Amen. Amen. Where's my amen corner? I'm going to find you before the service over with. So he called everybody else something different. But he said, maybe you got some father issues. I know you couldn't get no man because of the stuff that dealt with you. So maybe you got man issues. Maybe somebody just been dogging you and talking about you, and while you're walking around, people dissing themselves and pointing at you and all that stuff like that. So maybe I need to be the first one to call you daughter and say, whatever you've been through, I'm giving it back to you. Yeah, he said, I'm gonna throw the bleeding in for free. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that too. But because of who I am, I'm gonna fix you from the inside out. Is there anybody in here that knows that more than money, you want God to heal you from some pain? You want God to heal you from your past? You want God to heal you from some sorrow? You want God to heal you from some unforgiveness? You want God to heal you from some anger that you're holding against somebody, that every time you see them, something just stirs up on the inside? Do I got anybody in here that just need God to heal you? But y'all, watch it. Watch it. She's not my assignment though, y'all. She's not my assignment. I'm not preaching about her. Watch it. Look at verse 35. While he was still speaking, they came from the house of Jairus saying, your daughter has died. Why trouble the teacher anymore? Watch this, verse 22. But Jairus came up seeing Jesus, fell at his feet, verse 23, and pleaded with him earnestly, saying, my little daughter is at the point of death. 12 verses later in verse 35, she's dead now. So what happened between Jairus telling him about his daughter and now his daughter's dying? Jesus handles the sister with the issues. I'm telling y'all, it's a sandwich narrative. It's a cold text if you read it, y'all, because it's the only place in the Bible where you see this kind of break. One other place, but I won't get to it. Jairus said, help my daughter. Jesus said, sure. Sister with the issues come and interfere and everything like that. And it seems like he forgets all about Jairus' daughter, it seems. Because when you're God, do you really forget anything? No. So while he's hooking the sister up with issues, don't think he don't know what's happening with Jairus' daughter. And that's a good place to preach, by the way, because there's someone in here today that's wondering why there's nothing happening for you right now. But I come to tell you that delay does not mean denial. Just because you prayed about something already and you haven't seen a change yet, just because you've been crying about some stuff and you haven't seen a change yet, just because you've been trying to do this and you haven't seen a change yet, does not mean God does not hear you, does not mean he doesn't got your back. Delay does not mean denial.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Yeah, because, and so now in verse 35, they come and say, hey, why bother the teacher? It's too late. Yeah. People running up to him. Y'all got these people to y'all. Why bother him now? She dead now. Yeah. Ain't no reason to bother him now. You wasted your time even trying to go get him. Yeah, look at y'all looking at me like y'all watching a movie. That's good. The word of God is better than the movie. That's what I'm talking about. Look at me like you're watching a movie. Catch this, because the delay caused by the woman's healing was a severe test of Jairus' faith.
Yeah.
His fear that his little girl would die before Jesus got there was confirmed by his friends or some relatives. Because somebody came and said, hey, it's too late. Don't bother him no more. It's pointless to even talking to Jesus now. Listen to us, Jairus. It's too late, brother. Your daughter is dead. But your Bible said in verse 36, but Jesus, overhearing what was being spoken, said to Jairus, do not be afraid any longer. Only believe. Now, Jesus heard them talking to my man. Jesus heard them talking to Jairus and everything like that. No use in talking to him. She's dead now. But this is powerful right here. Because when he heard the message, Jesus refused to receive its implications.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus said, Jesus said, no, brother, listen here. I know she died. But 12 verses earlier, you walked up to me. And why did you walk up to me unless you thought I had the supernatural power to fix the situation that you walked up to me about? Yeah. So now what happened in 12 verses that made you think I can't do what you came for me to do?
Amen.
Oh, because she dead now? You need to Google me. Yeah, in the words of Beyonce, you know nothing about me. You don't know me that good because you ain't read about me. People ain't, you need to read your tweets, read your Facebook. You don't know about me. Go to the barbershop, they always talking about me up there. Yeah, you must don't know about me because, brother, my name is Jesus. And I specialize in dead situations. God, I feel like preaching to somebody in here. Somebody talk to me. Can I talk to somebody that people have thought that you was dead, that thought that situations was going to take you out, that thought you weren't going to bounce back from the stuff that you was in, but then you serve a God that can step in your situation and say no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Watch this, watch this. That's why I love to see new people come to church. Especially brothers. I love it. I love it. I love when a brother walk up to me and church really in his thing and everything like that, but he come in here and he got that look in his eye, especially when he's serious. He got that look in his eye, tongue be out there. He be looking at me and all that stuff. He be like, Pastor, just put me somewhere, Pastor. Do like this and like that. Because this is what trips me out about church people and people who are new. Because new people come hungry. But church people, saints, y'all get used to God. Y'all get used to God like you know, if he, I know Ty Sugar said if he did it before, he'll do it again. Same God right now. I know all that. But when you get into a situation and it gets thick, go ahead. How many of you are really believing on that same God right now stuff? Amen. Yeah. Because if it was the same God right now, you wouldn't be calling everybody right now. Yeah. You wouldn't be calling everybody asking, can you borrow this money by 5 o'clock for the day? All that good stuff like that. See, so there's something. See, saints get used to God. And when they come in church, they come in like, oh, Pastor, I'm ready. Put me in something. Do something, Pastor. Let me get something. And all that stuff like that. And then I hear how some of you women, oh man, you be having vision too. I be hearing you too. I be listening to you and everything like that. You be having all this vision and how you planning on finish this and going back to this and getting yourself right and together on this and getting over some stuff and stuff like that. But then watch this. But then life happens. Yeah, life happens. Time happens. Situations happen. Unfulfilled dreams happen. Yeah, hopelessness sets in. Yeah, when the time of what you wanted to do versus where you at now, and what causes us to give up on our dreams and our hopes and our plans is this gap right here. Because we don't know how long it's going to take to get here from there. So we depend on we just going to give up because it's not going to happen because it's too long. It's the gap right here that kills a lot of visions. It's the gap right here that causes you not to go back to school. It's the gap right here that causes you not to work on your relationship. It's the gap right here that causes us to give up because we say stuff like, it ain't gonna happen for me. Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't none of that stuff gonna happen and stuff like that. And so what happens is we start seeing brothers come in, and next thing you know, the girl that used to hug us a lot, she ain't even coming to church no more. The brother that used to hug me and shake my hand and stuff like that, he's dragging in church now. Because what do you do when dreams are deferred? Yeah, what do you do when stuff that you've been praying about ain't happening right now? Amen. It's not happening as soon as you want it to happen. It's not that it's not going to happen. It's just not happening as fast as you want it to happen. Amen. What happens when God defers your dreams? And so Jesus said, let me get back to the text since y'all tired of me. This is crazy, y'all. He said, only believe. That's right. Watch this. But keep on believing. That's right. That's what I come to tell about 5 of y'all this morning and everything that's in the middle of something right now. And the devil's been dancing through the corridors of your mind and stuff like that. I come to tell you, tell the devil, I still believe. No matter what I'm facing right now, no matter what situation has dropped in my lap, no matter what I have to fight against every day and week in and week out, I'm going to stand up here and tell you to tell the devil, I still believe. Can I get a witness in here? Yeah, it may not happen yet. Yeah, I may not have the healing that I need yet. Yeah, don't have the money that I want yet. Don't have what I need yet. May not have the marriage that I want yet. But I come to tell the devil today what I got a word from Jesus, and that is, keep on believing. Can I get a witness in here? Oh my God. So watch this. I gotta go. Jesus is so bad, y'all. Watch this. Watch what it does. Because the Bible said, look at verse 37. And he allowed no one to accompany him except Peter, James, and John. Oh, this is crazy. How y'all gonna read that and skip right over there? How many disciples do he have? 12, right? But your Bible said he allowed no one to come except Peter, James, and John. Jesus didn't let everybody come into every situation.
Amen.
There's some stuff you gotta stop. I know you got friends and they cool you, and you got my 546 some Facebook friends. But there's a time in your life when you gotta start limiting.
Yes.
You can't be calling everybody about every situation.
Yes.
They can't fix it.
Right.
I almost titled this series, Jesus is the answer.
Amen.
He the answer. So see, Jesus said love everybody. He didn't say hang with everybody.
Well, amen.
Lord help me in this place. There's times when we see the 12. And then there's times when we see the crowd. But this time he lessens the crowd because the stuff that he's about to deal with is too serious for everybody to hear.
Yes.
Okay. I said earlier, you must want your life back, point number one. But secondly, here's my second point. You must take inventory of who's in your life.
Amen.
I know we talked about this a little bit on Father's Day, but I'm about to say it again. Everybody can't be with you where God is taking you.
That's right. That's right.
Now, I'm not telling you to be antisocial or be arrogant and stuff like that. No, love everybody. Love everybody. There's not a person I won't hug. I'll hug a crackhead to a government official, to a millionaire. I'll hug them all. I hug everybody the same way. I don't have a you got money hug and you smell like the side of the street type hug. No, I don't mind going home smelling like sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Don't mind at all, because I don't have hugs. I just hug. So if you got cigarettes on you, cigarettes gonna get on me. Yeah, if you got weed on you, weed gonna get on me. If you were sleeping around last night, sex gonna be on me too. Yeah, that's all right. If Jesus can touch people, I can touch people too. And I go home smelling like I just changed clothes. That's all it is. But touch them. But don't hang with them.
That's right.
Because everybody can't go with where you're going. Can I help you with something? This is heavy. What is? There are 3 times in the scripture where we see this circle within the circle.
Yes.
Or basically what we call it, the inner circle. 12 disciples, but there are times when he only takes them 3. Takes the 3. Let me show you which time. Number 1, they were with him on the Mount of Transfiguration.
Yes.
Nobody but James, Peter, and John. Secondly, they were with him at the present place that we're talking about today, raising Jared's daughter. Thirdly, catch this, they were with him at his agony at the Garden of Gethsemane. Watch this now. He took them up to the Mount of Transfiguration. What happened on the Mount of Transfiguration? He took James, John, and Peter up there, and that's where he changed into his Zoe life. His glory. I'm about to tie all this together. Stick with me. He changed into his glory. That's when he was like shining white. They saw him right. They just changed it all into a glory. He said, I got something to show y'all, but all y'all can't handle me when I change.
That's right. Amen.
See, some of y'all like me when I was down here. Yeah. So I'm not gonna take y'all up on the mountain with me. Here's a tweetable right here. Only certain folk can handle your mountaintop experience. Can I get a witness? And everybody can't handle you when you start going up. Everybody can't handle you when you start changing. People be like, man, you changed. I did, but you didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not trying to stay the same dumb person I was before. I'm not trying to stay the same person we was on the front porch. That's my car. That's my car. No, I'm trying to get a car now. I'm trying to get a car, yeah. All that stupid stuff and everything like that. Now, they cool with you as long as you don't change, because if you don't change, you look like them. But somebody got to make a decision to change.
Well.
Yeah, as long as you ain't making no moves, you look just like them. But soon as you start moving, then they start realizing they was in neutral the whole time. Amen. Somebody got to make the change. Somebody got to make the change, because when God starts blessing you, you never know what they're going to do. They liked you when you were simple Joanne or average Larry. Amen. But everybody in your circle needs to understand, yeah, this is going to be the last year I look like this. Yeah, next time you see me for the family reunion, I'm not going to look like this. Amen. Yeah, I'm not going to be looking this messed up. I'm not going to be looking this person like I just complained and everything like that. No, we're not going to be looking this broken. We're going to be straight next time we go to our family reunion. But everybody in your circle can't understand that. So in your life, there are people who were cool for the 90s and the early 2000s.
Well.
Yeah, but you need some new friends. Because baby, where God taking you, you need some new people.
Yes.
Yeah, so people like you when you need them. They like you when they thought you had it better than you and all that stuff like that. But I need some folk in my life that if God allowed them to see me past them, they're not going to hate on me.
Well, yeah.
They're not going to talk about me. How many got them family members thinking you all of that? Yeah, get a little lunch money in his pocket. He think he all of that. Look at him. Yeah, driving a little stuff. All the hit it. Yeah, look at her talking all that stuff. Look at what her little man. I think she all that with her little man. All that stuff like that. I can't stand men, but everybody got babies. I can't stand men, all that stuff like that and everything. No, I need somebody that can be happy for me.
Yeah.
Because if you're my real friend, you're not mad if I get it before you, because what God has for me is for me. And why would I be mad at you if you get it? Because if you get it, that means he on my street too. I'm gonna be out there by the mailbox like it's the first of the month. Yeah, where you at? Yeah, where you at? I want mine too. Yeah. Yeah, but watch this. I'm trying to help you understand. In order to get a life and move into what God has for you, you gotta take inventory of your friends list.
Yeah.
Find out who's only with you because your need empowers them. I'm trying to tell you all the time. I see it all the time. People change when you say no to them.
Yes.
Say yes, they cool with you. You say yes, oh, you my dog. You fam for real. You fam. I know you was my first cousin for a reason. I know it. We've been close together. Soon you say no, man, I can't stand you.
Yep.
Oh, man, it's money will change you. Man, everything like that, man. All that stuff. You become an enemy as soon as you say no. I grew up, somebody told me that no is an anointed word.
Yeah, it is.
You just got to learn how to embrace it.
Yeah.
I tell my family no all the time. All the time. It's not that I don't got it, I just ain't giving it to you. Because I'm not allowing your dumb situation to take money out of my family of 6. I roll dick.
Amen.
You single, I roll dick. I ain't gonna give you no money. Yeah. See, there's people that want to keep you boxed in.
Amen.
But as you get revelation, some stuff that they used to turn you on, it don't turn you on no more. Stuff that used to draw you towards people don't even draw you towards them no more. Man, it just don't even get to you no more. So you gotta ask yourself, do you have progressive people around you, or do you have people that's stagnant and stuck? I ain't talking about your family, you stuck with them.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm talking about other folks. And by the way, you're not really stuck with all your family members. Because all you got is your spouse and your children. Everybody else need permission to be in your life.
That's right.
Oh, you got see, I'm not telling you to be anti-family, because I know people there that they love family. I love family too. But I'm not allowing family to come mess up my marriage.
Amen.
I'm not allowing family to take money out of my mouth, out of my kids' mouth.
Amen.
My mouth's kids, yeah. Anyway, all that stuff like that. No, everybody else needs permission to be in my life.
Amen.
Yeah, can I free somebody this morning? You gotta quit letting your mom and them guilt trip you.
Yes.
Quit letting your siblings them guilt trip you. Quit letting your BFF them guilt trip you because they gave you a ride when you had no car. Yeah. Hey, don't even allow your spouse to guilt trip you.
Amen.
God didn't call you to take care of all of them. He called you to take care of your spouse and your children. Everybody else has to earn a right to be in your life or holler at your boy.
That's right.
Oh my God. Bump your neighbors. I know somebody got it in them. Yeah. Let the door hit you. Well, the good Lord should have split you. Yeah, y'all know what somebody. I know y'all gonna say something different. I know it. But please understand, people gotta be able to handle you. When God changes you, Jesus said, all y'all can't go because you can't handle me when I change. Secondly, they're with him when we raised Jared's daughter. Thirdly, I got to say this because too pregnant to pass. Catch this. Thirdly, they were with him at Gethsemane. If there's any such thing as Christ at his weakness, if there's any such thing as Jesus at his worst, it would probably be at the Garden of Gethsemane. The garden was a place of pressing. Yeah, it's that garden he went to right before he went to the cross. It's where he asked God, can you get me out of this? It's where he said, Father, can you allow this cup to pass for me because I don't want to have to deal with this. Yeah. So guess where he is right there? He's at his weakest spiritually. He's wavering a little bit in his faith. So the third place I need friends is not only when I'm at my highest and when I change, but I need to hit my third point when I'm not that strong. I need people around me when I'm not that strong. See, some people can't handle me, but they don't know that we going through some stuff.
Amen.
So I need people around me when I'm not that strong. I need friends that can handle me when they see the worst in me.
Yes.
Not saying, oh, she ain't changed, she different now. She different now. I don't know. People, I tried to go hug her and everything like that, and she didn't even hug me back. I tried to speak to her, and she didn't speak. I waited. I was like, wait, I know she saw me, all this stuff like that. Sometimes you just got to go to people and see what's going on.
That's right. That's right.
I don't never assume anything. I hate assumptions. Assumptions, it just kills a relationship. I need to go in there. So, yeah, everything all right? No, I just got a phone call before I walked in here, and I just been in a stare or in a gaze. I just went through something before I walked in here. I just got a text while I was sitting in service, and you tripping because they didn't wave at you and you thought they saw you.
Amen.
I don't like that. I always tell my wife all the time, this is what we're going to talk about in a relationship. I'm not a mind reader.
Well,
I don't know. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what's going on in your mind. I'm not Cleo.
well,
Yeah. But yeah, I need some people that can handle me. You need someone you can talk to and say, look, man, I don't feel like praying. And see, I need some people who are not phony spiritually either.
well,
Yeah. Who know sometimes you be so mad. You know you got that one person that be calling you sometimes, and you be like, girl, let me tell you, they made me mad today. Oh girl, they really pissed me off today at work. I mean, they trying to go off on me. And you be like, well, look at the Bible say. I don't want to hear what the Bible say. I know what the Bible say. You try to tell me, well, let's pray. I don't want to pray. You don't want to pray all the time. You think you is Miss Jesus or somebody, all that stuff like that. You be going all that stuff. See, I'm preaching to somebody, and somebody ain't even saying amen. I know that's you. You know you mad at that day. You call your friend and everything like that. And they be trying to tell you and try to talk you down, talking all that Jesus stuff. And that thing, you hang up on them. And then you call back, girl, you know what, I was just playing. You know what, you right. I was mad because mom done cussed me out talking about something my sister did. And I was mad and everything like that. But girl, you right. We should pray. All that stuff like that. You know you got that one friend that be ready to go off on you. Talking about, girl, I teach Sunday school. I know the Bible. Let me try to tell me the Bible. Oh, she shoot you that mad text. Either one. Oh my God. But watch this. He took Peter, James, and John because they can handle him. I need people that can handle me in every dimension of my life.
yes, amen.
Watch it, because the Bible says in verse 38, they came to the house of the synagogue official and saw a commotion, and people loudly weeping and wailing. They came to the house talking about, she's dead. Now they're saying, Jesus, no, Jared, leave Jesus alone. Jesus said, take me where she is. And when they got near the house, they hear folk in there talking about some, oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! That's what the Bible said. Oh, Lord! Okay. I said, I'm going to have to break where y'all can feel me. Okay. Now, we have three types of weddings. I mean, not weddings, funerals. We have white funerals. We have Latino funerals. And we have black funerals. White funerals, they be like, we're going to miss you. All this stuff like that, good stuff. You know, and then at the black funerals, we be all on the cat. Oh, mama! Oh, mama! You got your cousin coming from the justice system with haircuts on. You would knock mama off. Oh, pick mama up, pick mama. Oh, no. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. All that stuff like that and everything. But then, just they know, they in the Bible days, they had people what you call professional mourners.
Yes.
Professional mourners. We don't have that today. But then they had professional mourners just in case nobody knew you. Just in case they'd be in there. Oh, what was his name again? Professional mourning. We don't got that today. And also like that. So when you point it to them, they just start falling out and everything. But your Bible said, and I don't have a short time to do this. Your Bible said, verse 39, 40. And entering in, he said to them, why make a commotion and weep? This child has not died, but is asleep. They began laughing at him. Now maybe you skip right over there. But the text said, Jesus came in there and said, what's all the commotion about? Basically what he's saying is, what's all the fake stuff about? Because y'all not real. see, I got to find out who's in my life that's faking like they sad for me. I gotta find out who's faking that they're happy for me. Girl, guess what? I got my promotion. Really? Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Go back. Did you just hear that Keisha got that promotion? I don't need nobody in my life faking like that now. See, the devil will put people in your life to infiltrate you.
Yes.
But when stuff gets thick, God don't want them around you.
Amen.
You start realizing, where was you at? No, it was a reason why they wasn't around.
Amen.
See, you got the real people who stick around, but they from a distance. It's the ones who be fake, be all up in your mouth. They're like, oh, really, you did? So why he didn't do this? Oh, girl, did you know this and this and that? And then you be wondering, oh, them your BFFs. But then it's the ones who stick from a distance, who always shoot you a tweet every now and then, a phone call, just want to see how you doing, make sure everything's okay. If you need me, call me. Oh, they ain't never there when I really need them. No, you don't call them.
Amen.
Yeah, you call the one who's always lurking around. So the Bible said, watch this, when Jesus said she's not dead, they started laughing. Yeah, he crazy. Talking about she ain't there. I see her right there. Oh my God, it's a trick. It must be. God, he must have to walk through the desert. The heat's getting to him. I see it. It's getting to him. There's some folk in your life who not mature enough for the mandate on your life.
Yes.
Who's not mature enough for where God is going to take you. Because sometimes you're going to have people around you that cause you to second guess your walk.
Yes.
You got to get people around you that's mature enough. See, oh God, I gotta go. Even your friends. Some folk are too silly for what God is going to do in your life.
Yes.
I love to laugh. I love to joke around. That's my thing. But then I got friends that I can get serious with.
Yeah.
Then I got friends I can play with. I ain't worried about them giving me anything but just laughter. I need there once. Then I need somebody that's going to challenge my mind cognitively.
Yes.
I need somebody that's going to push me. I need other people who's going to expose me to bigger things.
Yeah.
Better houses, better financial stuff, better life in marriage. I love to see people who got great families. I love to watch them from a distance because I love to see, because I'm picking from them.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm picking from, I like how the way he's fathering him right now. Oh, I like that. I need to pick up my game a little bit. I always tell men sometimes, I'll be privately, what I be saying? Yeah, proudly competing against them. I know I must have said it before then. Yeah, I'll be proudly competing against them. Every time. That's how I better my marriage, how I better myself as a father or whatever, as a husband, because I'm proudly competing. When I take the good parts out of you, I learn from your bad parts. All that good stuff. So watch this. Watch this. Don't just skip over the next sentence, because your Bible said, and he put them out. There's something you got to understand about getting a life. You got to learn when to tap into your Martin spirit. I know I say that a lot, but you got to. You got to. Tommy, Pam, Cole, got to step in. You got to start telling some people that you got friends that be messing. You be like, oh, I can't wait till they leave. No, help them leave. You better open the door. You gotta start kicking some people out. You gotta learn how to tell people to get to step out. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but I'm not gonna have nobody in my life that's gonna hinder me from getting what God wants me to get to. I'm not gonna have nobody in my life that's hindering me from getting to my next level. No, if you're not with it, bye. So I'm like, Jesus, Mr. Jack, why did you put him out? Jesus said, we're about to go in here and do some kingdom stuff.
Yes.
Some real serious kingdom stuff. Yes. So get all the silly folk out. Yeah, get all the doubting folk out. Get all the fake folk out. When I go do something serious, I'm calling real people that I know that's gonna go hard for Jesus. Yeah. So once it was right in the house, once he had cleared all the dumb stuff out, he went up to the little girl, goodbye y'all. And the Bible said in verse 41 that he grabbed her by her hand and said, Talitha kum. I don't want to preach right here. Oh, help me, because I feel something pushing me in my back. Watch this. He said, Talitha kum. Watch this. Not only do I have to want my life back, not only do I have to watch who's in my life, but then I got to get around people or get around somebody, here's my subject, that's going to speak life to me.
Yes.
Oh, you just don't know as a man. Boy, I tell you, as a man, sometimes our pride needs to be picked up sometimes.
Amen.
Sometimes our ego needs to be spoken into sometimes. We're going to talk about that too in a relationship. Sometimes I go to my wife like a little kid, and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm like, baby, I'm just like, man, I just feel like I just need, she be like, boy, God gonna do this. And God gonna do that. Don't you worry about that. God gonna do this. I'll be like, oh, yes. She don't see it, but my feet kicking at the end of the bed. Like, and all this stuff like that. When she comes to me, because I'm on the diet thing now, the 21-day fix thing is killing me. Anyway, so I be wanting sweet so bad. I be like, girl, I quit. I quit. My little daughter came to me yesterday, Daddy, did you really quit? so she comes, she's like, boy, look at you. You looking small. Really? I really don't see it. What? You really do? Oh my God. So you gotta speak into them so it makes them walk up tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes them walk up tall. That would have been not cute if I would have fell off that pole. Yeah. Anyway, see, I need somebody in my life that when the devil's trying to hurt me, when the devil's trying to come at me with so much weight, so much stuff, people that I can call on with a word that's going to help me resurrect my situation. I need a husband in my life, a wife in my life. I need a friend, a prayer partner in my life. I need an intercessor in my life that will look at me and say, girl, don't worry about it. Arise. Oh, I need somebody that's going to make me have confidence in whatever I'm dealing with, and I'm going to come out of it. Oh my God. Ooh, can I preach to somebody? Because when Jesus said, Talitha, cool, what he was doing was speaking life over her. I know y'all tired of me, but look at somebody and say, you coming out of this. You coming out of this. Yeah, the best is yet to come. God is not through with you yet. It's not over in your life, because when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will raise up a standard against it. Oh, I come to preach to somebody. Somebody shout, speak light, speak light, speak light. Yeah, speak light to me. Yeah. So, oh my God, I'm gone, y'all. I hope somebody got somebody this, but please catch this, because I just couldn't end right there. I should have been through benediction out the door. My time ran out and everything. But I see in verse 42 and verse 43, after everything went down, this tripped me out right here. The Bible said, he grabbed her and spoke into her. Amen. And your Bible said, and she got up. Amen. Yep. He went over her, straddled her, and spoke, Talitha kum. And the girl got up. Now watch this. He grabbed her by the hand, but she had to get up. I tell you, I can get up there Sunday after Sunday and preach till I'm blue in my face. But if you want what you need in life from God, you're going to have to do the necessary things to get it. If you want your finances to be tight and be right and grow, so that you just won't be hearing strange change, you got to do what he said do with it. And if you want your marriage to be tight and be successful, you got to love your wife. You got to love your husband. You got to read Ephesians 5 and Titus 3. You got to get into that word. See, where a lot of preachers stop and they say that the woman is supposed to submit to the man. It just doesn't stop to read the verses ahead of that when it says that the man submits to a woman. That's right. We're going to talk about that next month. Y'all just come. It's going to be geeked up. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. If you want to better yourself, you got to read something. Yes. You got to read something. See, people fighting stuff at the same level they've been fighting stuff for 5 years because they're not reading anything. They're not bettering. So I told my wife, if I'm going to take this church to another level, I got to take myself to another level. That's right. Because you only go as high as the word that you get. You only go as high as that. So Jeff, I thought that was it, man. I thought it was it. But no. I had to keep on reading, man. And Jesus said something that shifted my mind. He said, give her something to eat. Now, who wakes up from the dead hungry? Bad as y'all. None of y'all know that. So but why say give her something to eat? Oh God, Jesus said, I need folks to know that when I get you up, you get your appetite back. Jesus said, when I step in your situation, when I bring you back from what people have pushed you down for, when I pick you up when people have tripped you up, when I come in and lift you up from a situation the enemy had put you down, you're going to get your appetite back. You're going to get your fight back. You're going to get your joy back. Can I preach to somebody? You're going to get your excitement back. You're going to get your push back. You're going to get everything back and start getting freshness of everything. Oh my God. You can't let some man, you can't let some woman, some girl, some baby daddy mama, some ex-husband or wife or father issues, something happened in life that took your appetite. But the devil is a liar. Because you're hungry again. And you can't let him take it from you. Oh my God, you're hungry again for your life. You're hungry again for your future. You're hungry again for your children. You're hungry again for yourself. Because now you want to do more better for yourself and for your children than for somebody else. Oh my God, you got your appetite.